Hi, my name is Michael Bang. I'm an international business trainer and I do seminars all over the world to help companies and their personnel become more successful, not just in their business, but also in their personal life. Today, we're going to give you a tip of how you can make your business and your personal life more successful. This is specifically for you, our VistaSystem ambassadors, because you're not just our customers, but you are truly our partners. So, are you ready? Now 2013 has just started and we want to make this year very, very successful. Now, but what is success? Success can be many, many different things for many people. But if we want to keep it very simple, we could say that success has two parts. We have material success and we have non-material success. So which means very simple, we would like to make as much money as possible and we would like to have as much fun and pleasure as possible. Now, how are we going to get that? So we have to look into the world of what we can call our goals, our dreams, our ambitions, what we would like really to achieve. Now, but how do we discover what is our goals? Now, we could look at it in this way. We have two legs. This here is my work leg and this is my private leg. Now, if I have a very strong work leg, I'm very successful, but I have a weak personal leg. That means my private life is not very good, I'm not very healthy, etc. Then I will be humping through life, which is not a good idea. Or vice versa. If I have a strong private leg, but my work leg is very weak, I don't like my work, I hate going to work, then I would be humping the other way. In Denmark, where I'm from, we have people with no legs. They are crawling through life because they are not successful at work and they're not successful at their private life. So can we do something about it? Yes, we can. But it will take a little bit work because nothing is going to come very easy. So what we'll give you in this little tip here, take a piece of paper and on this piece of paper here, you write down every goal you have ever had, every dream you have, something you would like to achieve. And you can write down both for your work goals and for your private life. And after you've written them all down, this is not a 5 minutes. This can take a little bit more time. You know, really dig into your life and your experiences, what you would like to achieve. After you've written them all down, now you separate them into two areas. One is the work and one is my private life. And then after this, you now want to prioritize these goals. You want to prioritize them. We can do it very simple in first, second and third priority. Now, the first priority, this is of course those things we really, really want to achieve before we die. We all have our bucket list. These are the things we want to do before we drop the bucket in this life. So this is the highest priority. This is of course not to watch every episode of some TV show. That's a third priority. No, the first one is of course our health, our fitness, our family, the success of our business, our satisfied clients, etc., etc. Now, after we have now written them all down, now we take one of these goals here. Anyone can be a work goal or it can be a private goal. And now we have to make it into what is called a SMART goal. So what we do, we now take here SMART, S-M-A-R-T. So the word SMART here is an abbreviation or an acronym. It's a new word which is made of the first letter of these 5 words here. So when we take a goal here, if I say a goal, I would like to be very rich. Is that really a SMART goal? Let's have a look at it. So S comes from the word specific. So is it specific? M comes from can we measure it? Is it possible to measure that goal? A, is it ambitious? Now, is it a big ambitious thing? R, is it realistic? And is it relevant? Or we could say responsible and time connected. So if I now wanted to look at, I want to be rich. is it really a SMART goal? No, it is not. It's not specific. We cannot measure it. Is it ambitious? It depends on the time. So if I say, for example, I would like to have $1 million. Now it is much more smart. It is specific. You can measure it. Is it ambitious? It depends on the time. Do I want $1 million today, or do I want $1 million in 10 years? And is it relevant, and is it realistic? So if I say $1 million today is not very realistic. So what we do then, we take our goals and we analyze them against this SMART criteria, and we want to make the goals as smart as possible. So for you, now when you take a look at your company, now we have the beginning of 2013. Now what exactly do you want to achieve by the end of 2013? Both of material things for the company and the non-material things. Of course, you have to look at the profit of the company. Now, what are the non-material things you would like to achieve? This has to do with the quality of your work, the satisfaction of your customers, the pleasure you're getting from your work. Now, these non-material, of course, are not very easy to make into SMART goals. And that takes a little bit time, but if you do it, the result will be phenomenal. Now, this is, we can say, for the work goals. Now, what about our private goals? So let's say I would like to be healthy and fit. Now, this is a goal that many people have, but is it really a SMART goal? No, it is not. That's why most people are not very healthy and fit, because they don't have a goal which is SMART. So if I say I want to take healthy and fit and make it into a SMART goal, if I say, for example, now I am 120 kilos of fat, now, which is not very good. I cannot do many things, I get tired very easily, etc. So how to make it into a SMART goal? If I say, for example, oh, I would like to be 80 kilos, that would be my goal. Now, 80 kilos is specific. Maybe I could make it even more specific. I could say I want to be 80 kilos of muscles, not 80 kilos of fat. Now, this is, we can measure the progress. Every time you lose a couple of kilos, you get closer and closer. Now, ambitious. Now, what if I say I want to be 80 kilos of muscles this week? That's very ambitious, but not very realistic and not very responsible, because you will probably get sick in the process. But what if I put in time, in 3 years, I want to be 80 kilos of muscles. Now we have a much smarter goal. And if we are standing here we are today, and we're looking into the future, and we have the SMART goal, I want to be 80 kilos of muscles. Now we can make a plan, step by step, how are we going to get there? This is in a very nutshell what is called a business plan, plus it is time management. How do we manage our time to actually reach our goals? And so to summarize this, step number 1, look into the future. Why do I want to be in the future? Material and non-material. Write down all the goals, find out which are work, which one is private, categorize them into high and medium and low priority, and then take the high priority goals, make them into SMART goals, and then you can write a plan. Now, one little tip, when you write your plan, you have to have one step on it, what to do when I don't do the plan. So if it's a fitness goal, which is, for example, one step says, eat healthy food every day, or go to the fitness center 3 times a week, what to do if I don't do it? There has to be one plan B. It can be either you get a coach or somebody who can inspire you, somebody who can kick you, or whatever you need to do so you actually will do it. Because we have done many trainings for many fitness centers, and they have 2 big problems. One problem is how to get people to start fitness, and the second is how to get people to continue to do fitness. Because when does most people start fitness? In January. And when do they stop fitness? In February. So that means this is part of the planning. So this was our first little tip here today, and I hope this will be successful to you and you can use it, because you as our VistaSystem ambassadors, you are very important to us, and we want to do everything possible to help you become more successful both in your business and in your personal life. So thank you for watching this video, and until next time. And again, my name is Michael Bang. See you later.